Good evening, everyone. We are beginning the press conference with the head coach of AS Monaco, Mr. Sasha Obradovic. Please, coach, your comment.
Okay, first, congrats, to Žalgiris, for the win. We could also, have a come out, as the winners from this game. Tough game, as predicted. Both teams, were coming, from the great wins. I mean, some details, decided the game. I would say offensive rebound, and some converted points out of this, maybe break the game, this third, fourth quarter, or give the chance, Žalgiris to come back, because we played, great, third quarter. On the other hand, we had the ball, in the hands where we wanted to have, here, okay, one time you win, one time you lose. This is a sport, you have to live with this.
Coach, firstly, talking about those three-pointers, what happened that the team basically missed every three-point attempt tonight against Žalgiris?
Yes, this is a good question. First, I would say that, the team is still not, on the maximum level, physical, level. It's obvious, that, we have this kind of, let's say, problem. I believe we are improving. This is no doubt, from the beginning of the season, our inconsistency were, even bigger. Now we start, to play better, but okay, open shots, you have to score, to win important games. That was every EuroLeague game is very important, with this percentage, hard to win. Even though we had the chance, but it's not enough just great defense on Francisco. It's not enough, maybe, to control some other stuff, from Žalgiris. But for us, here, we need, also to score.
Yeah, obviously in this game, Žalgiris stunted a lot in defense. From your ball handlers, did that thing mess something up or harden your game tonight?
We prepare for this, unfortunately, we had to do better, we are, I don't know how many balls we lost, from those first passes, traps. I mean, we're going to talk about this, this is definitely one of the reasons, even now, why we lost the game, ball. You can always talk about, if you score open shot, if you would score the open shots, but on the first passes, were Jordan and Mike, so one or the other could maybe have advantage of, or open looks.
Yeah, and talking about that last possession, what was the plan for the last shot of the game?
Oh, you had to have, on the first pass, best shooters, so whoever helps, if it's a help, not enough good to go, here we have, in isolations, Francisco, also, we could, maybe do some better, here, foul or not foul, I'm not sure, here Mike was complaining about the foul, but it's not easy to get the foul also, in this kind of atmosphere and everything.
Yeah, and talking about Žalgiris 7-1 start to this EuroLeague campaign, best in the club's history. What do you think about this Žalgiris team and this historical performance from them?
Well, no, bro, it's still okay. This is the great thing for them, and for their confidence. They're gonna come to the games much, more easier, confident. Now with Lonnie Walker, they have another guy who can help them. This is not. It's a typical, it's a typical team, with a lot of guards. You have to adjust. In one moment, we had problems with the big three. I would say maybe this is the reason also with why we lost the rebounding, situation. But in general, this is still for everyone, still beginning, and you have to deal with this, consistency, inconsistency, form up and down, till the end of the season.
Hello, coach. This year you are using Donatas Motiejunas in number 4 position. Are you happy with the effectiveness of how are you using him?
Today I didn't, actually. Today I didn't use him as on a 4th position or very short time. Yeah, I mean, okay, but he's smart enough, to cover 2 positions without any problem, so it's tactical thing, I usually matching up the opponent, like a team. Sometimes I use him also as someone who can be a threat from the low post or perimeter. So both things, like he's a great player and great kid, so helping me a lot.
You mentioned Lonnie Walker. Donatas Motiejunas was kind of surprised that Žalgiris kind of got this name in the market. Are you surprised too?
But dobro, there are certain conditions which I know what's happened, so, like here, among Milano, I think, he decided, okay, reasons are there, I hope, he gonna stay also, till the end of the year to help this team of Žalgiris. He can go out, whatever.
Obviously, coach, you're coaching a French team. Žalgiris has a French player, Sylvain Francisco. What do you think about his start of the season, and did you expect something like this from him?
But no, he have a full confidence from the coach, and he is giving back, this part, like previous year was Evans doing the difference, this time, he was doing, till this moment, he's doing a great job. I mean, okay, still, he has to, so it's just, early beginning. He has to do this through the season, to judge someone.
Okay. Thank you, coach. And now comments from Žalgiris head coach, Mr. Andrea Tinkier.
Before talking about sports, I just was informed that Viktoras, one of our fans, got a heart attack during the game, and thank to the people that help him. He's getting better. So best wishes, speedy recovery, and thank you to everybody that fought for his life. Ciao, Viktoras. Then, welcome to the double week. Welcome to the jungle. Low scoring game, a lot of contacts, a lot of tough plays. We played a very good first half, and we played horrible offense in the second half. It's for many players was hard to find the right concentration, the right reads. 1 second too late, 1 step too late, 1 step too early, out of position. We didn't take care of the ball. But we are commenting a win because we play defense. We played with a lot of energy, a lot of sacrifice, energy, defense. We played our system. The bigs were very good. The guards were very good rotating. And we were able to contain a player like, a little contain, not to stop, a player like Mike James. So keeping Monaco at 62, it's a great result, and we are commenting another win. So I can say that it was a good double week.
Coach, as usual, a couple of questions from Žalgiris Insider subscribers, and one of them asks, what was your thought process when you saw the last possession by Monaco and that half of a steal by Dovydas Giedraitis?
We have been talking about this defensive system from day one, and I believe that Dovis didn't shine today, and Matt didn't shine today. But this duo, the last possession, put together a great defensive play. And this is the only way we could win the game, because we cannot buy a bucket. We're just turnovering the ball without any rhythm on offense. I have to say that it's also the other team, because Mike James playing amazing defense, aggressive defense on Francisco. And this took away a little bit our creation on offense. But then if you don't have offense, if you want to win a game, you have to play defense.
And the last question, what is happening in the third quarters, in your opinion, when
They
Žalgiris...
step up. They play very good defense, and we were not ready for that. I'm trying to do different things to help my team to perform better in the third quarter. But I have to say that Monaco is a great team, and some credit goes also to them.
Coach, firstly, congrats with the win. And Brandan Dunston had a small injury. What can you comment about his health, and is he okay?
It's very early. He had an injury, and you always leave something on the floor in this game. You know, you always. It was a game with a lot of contact. So let's hope for the best.
Monaco only made 2 3-pointers tonight, and Žalgiris played a lot of stunt defense from Mike James, Ali Jacobo. Could you say that this defensive type of mechanism helped this team win tonight?
Funny, you always make me question when you already say the answer. So what to say?
Yeah, so just a second. Yeah,
There are other people there.
Coach, when I asked Arnas Butkevičius about that Žalgiris is 6-1 in the EuroLeague, they are now the first on the first place. He said that the coach told us to tell nothing because then you will see what will happen.
I'm going to choke them all. Promise.
Can you elaborate more about the mentality when you're in this kind of a position in EuroLeague?
I don't know in what position I am. I don't look at the ranking. I know that the only thing we shouldn't do is to think that we did something. It's just the beginning. We're playing, I won't say we're playing good, but we're playing hard. Night in, night out. We're playing with energy. We are making mistakes. Today we had performances of some players that were very good. 48 hours ago today they looked like drunk people. So, you know, this is who we are. I'm very happy for the commitment of my players. I'm very happy for the desire they show. And I asked them what it will be when I will have all the green lights, everybody online, okay? Because today some players were offline, but could not step on the court because they were not able to find concentration and mental energy, more than physical energy, to play today. But again, our system, our commitment, our passion, our desire secure the win.
Coach, you have won 3 or 4 really close games, and so how would you explain this clutch gene by your team? I mean, what does it say about team's character?
I believe that there are 2 types of teams. The teams that plays knowing that they can win, always, for the talent, okay, they have. They think always they're going to have one big play to win the game. And very rarely, but sometimes it happens, that there are teams that feels that they cannot be defeated. That keep playing until the buzzer, feeling that, no, they're not going to defeat us. This is my team. It's a different concept. We are not the best. But we feel that they cannot defeat us so easy, that we are there. We will find a way to come back. We will find the way to make a play. It's a different mentality.
Coach, 2 games in a row, Brady Manek started the games, hit a couple of 3-pointers. Is this the plan for him from your side to start him early?
If you notice, I change starting 5 every game. It's how I'm planning to move to rotate the team, the matchups, what I want to play on offense and on defense. I believe that the key tactical thing of the game, when we were dead, when they tired and basically they went up by 1, I believe. We went with 2 stretch bigs, okay, and we stretched the floor. And the 2 3-point shot of Allen and the 3-point shot of Brady changed completely the momentum. Without that, we will not win the game.
Yeah, and obviously talking a little bit about attacking the switch defense from Monaco, how did you like that, and did you have some targets from opponent's team to
I didn't
attack?
like that, but I didn't like the whole offense. I like just the stint playing with 2 stretch bigs and having Gula as a facilitator. This was the good part. In the first half, we had some good runs, but then when they step up the defense, our system crashed a little bit. We had the turnovers of Francisco, turnovers of Mitchell, turnovers of Sirvis, very bad, very bad. We were just going on offense and throwing the ball in the garbage. You know, they stripped the ball from our hands millions of times, and against aggressive defense, you have to play off ball, not play with the ball in your hands and dribbling. So that was a bad read.
Getting back to the last play, Dovis Giedraitis bumped the ball from Mike James. Alan Smilagic told that Dovis Giedraitis is the best defender in the EuroLeague. Do you agree with that?
One of the best, for sure.
Coach Ignas Brasdeikis. Can you tell how Ignas Brasdeikis earned
I'm very
minutes
happy.
in first half?
I'm very happy. Today he showed great commitment. He played with great energy. He was very good. He helped us a lot, especially in the first half. I'm very happy for his game. He's getting back. You know, he has rust and he has to understand how to play. We are a very defensive-oriented team, okay, and he has to cope with that. But if he continues to play like this, he's going to be good. I'm 100% sure. I'm very happy for him.
In the second half, what cost him his playtime? Was it those 2 turnovers or still in the defense mistakes?
As you put the question, it's in a negative way. I just have, my job is to take decision, and sometimes I take good decisions, sometimes I take average decisions, sometimes I take bad decisions. But the decision is never against one player. The decision is to help the team. So I was looking for a team that had the chance to play with less dribbles, okay, and his best quality is the one-on-one, and I believe they were very aggressive, so I needed to play with a different alignment. It was just a matter of chemistry, and it's never against one player.
And about Lukas Lekavičius, Francisco had a tough night. Have you considered Lukas?
I'm the biggest fan of Luki. I was very honest and straight, but with him. So far, I need that he send me a signal. And the signal should be in practice or in LKL games. So far, I didn't see that signal. And to be very honest, I miss Luki so much because he was always a game changer for me. I never look at his size. I look at his heart. And his heart is huge. He had a rough start of the season, didn't find himself. We need him. We need him, we need him, we need him. But with this tempo, I cannot flip the coin. He has to send me a message. Whatever it is, in practice, in the game. He had a great opportunity in Vilnius. He played very bad. Sirvic was our best player with the game we played with the Red Star. Today was the best player for Monaco. This means having a long rotation. No one is more important than the team, not even the coach.
Coach, second game in a row, Alan Smailagic hit the opponent in the face while trying to dunk or make a score. How can you eliminate these things? And it's like, how do you view these kinds of fouls on our offensive side?
I don't know how to eliminate this. I'm sorry. Watch the video and I don't know. I believe it's just a case.
When are you expecting Lonnie Walker to be in Kaunas and in practice?
Next week.
Will he be ready for Bayern game?
Let me see him first.
Coach, obviously you had a technical foul in the first quarter. Referees are getting a lot of far from the fans, from the coaches sometimes. Do you think sometimes referees are too much under the bus this season? Or
referees are too much under
the bus, getting too much.
I see many coaches under the bus. I see many players under the bus. I see many referees under the bus. Guys, every game is a tragedy here. Every game is a nightmare. Every game something going on. This is EuroLeague this year. Nobody wants to lose. Every game is the last game of the season. And everybody has to do his best. I respect the referees. They give me a technical. They set the tone. Then we handle it. I still disagree, okay, with some calls because they always call, I believe, their reaction and not the action, but they control the game. And if one way to control the game is to give me an early tech, I take it. It's fair.
Okay. Thank you, Coach.